What's Paddocks, and welcome back to Schedule 1. We are back here with your daily fix, and look at our busy little worker bees down here. 7 a.m., just ready to get to work. Proud of you, Timothy. Appreciate you, baby. And we have a bit of improvement since the last episode. Now, nothing has really changed in here except for this. Brick by brick, we are building our dream life, and we are going to be switching things up. So this is something I've thought about doing for a long time. I actually almost did it with grass back in the day, but we are going to be shutting down all other production, and we're going to be focusing solely on this. So yeah, it's about a week later of in-game time since the last episode. I haven't done a whole lot, just kind of bought supplies, helped out with, you know, making all of our product and things, trying to get a little bit ahead, doing a little bit of selling to get some XP, but I haven't majorly been pushing anything. I knew it was going to be our goal to kind of shut things down and only do one product, and this is something I've been thinking about doing for a really long time. So obviously this game, I mean, it's you could play it solo. It's kind of a little bit made for co-op, and it's just like there's too much stuff, man. We've got the barn is all the way out here, we've got our motel right here, we've got our apartment here, we've got our bungalow over here. Like, the running back and forth, restocking everything, taking care of employees, things like that has just kind of gotten a little bit overwhelming. And I mentioned this in the last episode, but it's like, you know, as a business, you kind of want to do one thing really well and not worry about the other little things. So basically none of these guys have been paid in a few episodes, and what I was doing for the last week was kind of letting everything undo itself. So I was letting them kind of run a little bit dry. It looks like they've still got full plants and stuff here. Okay, this is actually looking pretty nice in here, so it's ready to get restarted at any time. The apartment over here is probably going to be a better idea, but basically I was just kind of not producing anything, and I was letting our dealers sell through as much as we could, and I was selling through some of our stockpile here. So if we go in here, you can see our stockpile is getting a little bit lower. We don't even have any jars of Super Shart left. We've got, you know, these things starting to pile up. We've got no ingredients in here. Like, nothing's been taken care of. Nobody's been paid. And we've just been kind of trying to offload some of our old inventory. Oh, looks like we've got somebody coming up here. Yeah, hold on. Need to grab this first. Give me a sec. I'm going to see if we can offload a 5er on her, and then we could do a single Super Shart if needed. We'll see what her budget's looking like. Excuse me, hello? What are you doing? Come down here. These addicts, dude. Holy cow. Okay. How are you feeling about this? 78% chance of success, 84. Let's make it 106. You're welcome. But yeah, basically just been taking any sort of deals that were 5 of Super Shart or of our DP. And what we're going to be doing now is we're going to go into our products. And this is not permanent, but it is something I definitely want to, you know, at least have for a little bit. We're going to be taking Super Shart off. We're going to be taking DP off. And we are only gonna have regular Coca-Cola ready to go. At 175, we could probably, I'm gonna say 180. Let's start trying to make a little bit of money, and we're gonna start doing all sorts of deals. So 365, let's add a little bit to that, make that 405. Beautiful. We'll do that tonight. Now this is gonna be where it gets really exciting, because like I said, we've just been kind of chilling, doing a little bit of inventory offloading for ourselves, but so have our dealers, dude. So he's still got a ton of stuff in here. I have not been restocking them, but we can take $11,000 from Brad. Looks like we've got Molly down here, and I was looking for Benji. Benji's going to be up here. Let's go see Benji, then Molly, and then I think we might have something cooked up for the potential client that gave us a negative yesterday. Oh, Benj, I see you back here by the old spot. It makes me kind of sad to shut down shop, but I feel like it's kind of needed. So we've got 11,000 there. Let's see. So he's actually getting towards the end of his inventory, and we'll go see how Molly's doing. I mean, it's sad, and again, I'm not currently tearing anything down. Eventually, it would be kind of cool to, like, turn the bungalow into an actual house or something that we could actually enjoy and kind of spend time in, and, you know, have as a main place to stay. Where is she at? Molly. She's down at the end of the street. But I'm going to leave them up for now. So really, all we need to do is just pay the people and buy a couple of things, and we're going to be able to get those things back rolling. So we've got 11,000 from her, and she's also getting towards the end of her inventory. Now we have, somebody was over here, right? Melissa Wood. Shoot, I actually left this back at the other place, so we're going to go back for that. But we're going to see if we can get her as a customer, because she's technically the last one in the docks that we need to unlock. Well, there's actually a dealer too. Shoot. Okay. So we need one more deal with Billy Kramer, or we might be able to go. I think we could talk to Jane Lucero. Okay, we could get a new dealer today. That's exciting. Dude, this is a wild amount of money that we've got down in the bottom right. Dude, we've got $70,000 in total. That feels so good. We have never seen this level of money, and you know, obviously, I mean, we've been selling a lot of old stuff, but we haven't sold any of our new stuff. So we've got a lot in reserves back here at the barn that we're going to be able to start getting out into the wild. And we should probably start providing this to some of our dealers. I should have thought about that earlier. So let's just take 3 bricks. You can see we've got all these bricks here. We've also got all this stuff individually packaged up for ourselves. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. We've also got this guy right here, strawberry fruit. I'm really hoping this is going to work for our girl. Melissa Woods on the move. All right, we're going to go try to meet her. We should be able to find her. Sorry, dude, I'm busy. Not going to be able to talk to you. But yeah, the good news is you can see all of our texts like Chloe right here. Everything is just going to be straight up Coca-Cola. We're not going to have to worry about Pepsi or Sierra Mist or anything else. But technically, I think our dealers will still offload all of the other flavors that we have throughout time. Where did she go? She's back. Wait, she's directly behind us. Oh, I know where she's going. She's going home. She's got to be like right out here somewhere. Melissa Wood. Melissa Wood. Melissa Wood. Is she here? Wait a second. Does she work in the casino? That's Melissa. She's the blackjack dealer? No, I don't have anything. Get out of here. I've had a lot of people starting to fight me too. Oh, he almost let us in. Okay, what time is it? We're going to be able to go in here in 2 minutes. There we go. This is Melissa? Oh my goodness, dude. She has absolutely railed us on the blackjack table for so long. I'm not selling this to you unless you let me win. 8 against a 14, 17. Technically, we're supposed to stand, but I just don't feel good about it because that happens way too often. Melissa, all right, I'll give you one more chance, dude. I can't blow all my money here. 8, 13, can I double? Yes, 21, let's go. All right, I hate that smug face. You better... Just because you feel bad, you better take this. 88% chance you are the last customer that we need right now. Okay, now she's high. She's not going to make the right cards. 4, ace, 5 or 15. I mean, that's a free hit. That's a 15. Against a 10, we got to hit that. Oh, my God. This is just getting... Okay. Look at that face. All right, we got to go. Okay, we just lost some money. That was not good. Let's go run... let's run some bricks over to our people. So... Hey, it's going to be nice, man. I mean, obviously, ooh, we got Jim right here, Brad, whatever the heck his name is. He's got another $2,000 for us. That's making up for our losses. I'm going to take this DP, and we're going to give you that. Oh, gosh, we got cops next to us. We should probably move this. Be careful. Ben's going to be back at the cribbo, so we're going to go talk to him. But it's going to be nice. So we only have to worry about bringing one thing out with us anytime we want to sell it. We only have to worry about producing one thing. It's all going to be in bricks, so it's going to last way longer. We can give these guys bricks, and then they will break it down. So it's just like, it's going to make our job 10 times easier. Will we make a little bit less money? Maybe. Eventually not, because we're going to come up with some good combos. But it's just going to make it so that we don't have to think so hard. We don't have to move around so much. We don't have to be running all over town all the time. So we're going to give you a brick as well, Molly. All right, let's, can we go talk to that potential dealer? She's going to be down here by the docks. Nothing to see here, officer. Bang, looking good. Mick, how you doing, dog? I haven't been to the pawn shop in a while. I think I'm going to come visit you here in a bit. It depends. If we end up shutting down the other stuff, we're going to be able to sell all of our inventory and all of our, you know, equipment and things like that. But that would also make me really sad. So we'll see how this works out first. Just absolutely shredding here, baby. Oh my goodness, we've been starting to learn all the back alleys and stuff. This is so great. Sometimes you can hit this corner perfectly, so you... Oh, we almost had it there. You get a little jump, and you can jump off the skateboard and kind of fly. But all right, back at the barn. We're gonna grab one more brick, and let's go talk to this chick. Basically, what we're gonna be doing today is kind of going for quality over quantity. You know, you could be a high volume salesman. I've thought about that too, and maybe we could eventually, like if we get the docks warehouse and stuff, maybe we could think about maximizing that. Oh, we got some cops here. Oh gosh, hold on, be careful, because we got a couple illegal things here. Got that. Got that. Woo! Okay, I was not ready for that. Where's this girl at? She's over to the left. Melissa, where are you at? Didn't even have to go that way. You know, maybe we get the docks and then she's not going to be there. She's going to be back in this little thing. In this little trailer out at the edge of town. Jane. Why was I calling her Melissa? You want to work as a distributor? All right, I'll be a dealer for you, but there's a $3,000 signing fee and I'll take 20% cut of each sale. Deal. Bring me some product, assign me some customers. Sounds good. So I'm going to drop you a couple of these. I like your little teardrop and your pigtails, Jane. You look pretty sick. Got some like cool hand things too. Some gloves or whatever they are. Fingerless gloves. All right, we got her assigned to some people and we are all good to go. But yeah, just all over the place here. Obviously a lot going on. We got cops over to the right. Hold on, we should probably accept some of these too. So let me see if I just hide over here for a second. Let's accept some of these messages. Oh gosh, we took too long to get back to people. Yeah, I'll take one. We're gonna be starting from the bottom. Obviously we have a slightly more expensive product now, so we're gonna have to be, mindful of that. Miss Ming, how you doing? Good to see ya. Or Mrs. Ming, sorry. It might be Miss Ming after I'm done with you. But yeah, so maybe when we get the docks, we'll move back into grass because that's pretty easy. You can automate that super easily, and we could think about going for, maybe even no mixture and just going for pure bulk. But I think if we can find some good mixtures, we could probably make this really worth it. So we're going to take all of these, and we are going to become a brand new coca dealer here in Schedule 1. You know what? We've got plenty of cash, so we should probably start working on laundering most of this. We are going to have some purchases coming up here. Very excited to try to start doing some mixing and outfit our place a little bit better. We're going to be working on that this episode and next, but we can at least hit our 2 main spots, and we could get the next and final business. Taco Ticklers is going to cost us 20K. We'll see how our cash flow works, but I think that might be in the cards here. See, this is where things are going to be a game changer. So it looks like everyone's still working. Just going to make sure we got plenty of seeds. We got plenty of soil. We got leaves coming in here. Oh. Sometimes the cauldrons get messed up. You need to save and reload, but the game's a little bit weird about that, so I'll wait. We'll reload after this night. Sometimes it doesn't give you the XP for the day, so we're going to chill on that. But I think the biggest thing for us, we don't need to hit that yet. We could just take these, and now we can just roll around and give people whatever we want, whatever they want, anything, and we don't have to worry about it. Like we would typically be, doing math. Oh, we need 5 super sharp, but 6 super sharp. So we need a jar plus a little baggie, plus we need 3DP by themselves, plus we need whatever else. You got to go through, you got to think about all of it. Now, we just, pre-make a big batch of everything, and we just kind of throw everything all in one, and we're good to go. So how you doing, bro? Couple of them, bang, there it is. That's all we need. I was gonna say bro and brother at the same time, and it came out as brother, but you guys get the idea. So yeah, it's nice, and obviously this is the first step of this. We are gonna be working towards having a slightly better mix. And although up until this point, I think that's the last one here, up until this point, we've always done, it's made sense for, mass production, and you're getting a lot of stuff out there. You're selling it by the jar load, things like that. Doing a mix that's, 1, 2, or 3 things does make a little bit more sense. Now, since it's, longer, tougher to sell things, I kind of feel like we should look into some better mixes. This is a vibe, bro. Gonna be going to the construction site. Wrong door. Sorry about that, sir. How you doing? You could have said something when you saw me coming in here. Bam, there it is. Dude, you don't even have to think about it. I don't even have to look in my inventory to what I'm pressing because it's all just ready to go. I do feel bad that all these people, we have just, she looks pissed about it. Lisa, I'm sorry. We've just, eternally doomed these people to standing here and not doing anything because they're not getting paid, but I don't want to let them go because they're great workers, and I don't want to spend money that we don't have to, so maybe we'll give them some little bonuses at some point. Just throw some money away, but for now we got work to do. How y'all doing? Look at this. We just need 2, 1, 2. We need 1, 1. Beautiful. This is the quickest we have ever dealed before. Chloe, good to see ya. All right, we got you. I'm happy. I don't know. I feel like there's levels to it. I don't know. I feel like what you were on before was a slightly worse level, especially you two, Miss Ming. You got 1 there, and our last 2 are going to be right here. Going to be looking for 1. Going to be looking for 1. There she is. It's all good, high quality stuff. Don't have to really worry about it too much, but, it gets the job done. Not making as much money as it could, but it gets the job done. Is there anything else? We've got mixing stations, we've got chem sets, we've got everything. We could always use a bit more soil. So I'm going to get like 20 soils. I'm going to get like 40 gasolines. But again, like we don't have to worry about buying acid, phosphorus, anything else. We only have one type of seed we need to buy. This is going to be the play for sure. I'm going to buy some baggies. Maybe we buy 40 baggies. Make sure everything can fit. Just kidding. We're going to need to buy 20 baggies. Just kidding. We can't buy any baggies at all. All right, we're fine. So we're going to head back home. Successful night there. Made some of the most deliveries that we have ever made in the fastest amount of time. It wasn't even close. This stuff takes so long to make. We definitely don't want to spend too much time at 4 a.m. so we can constantly be producing, but we can at least get some of this extra stuff put in here. Like we've got, could put 8 soils here. Put our equipment back. Let's grab some seeds. We always have seeds available. I've been purchasing a lot of seeds so we can set these up, make sure everything's all good to go. Put these back, probably put some more soil back, and then we've got gas back on the back wall, but we can fill these up for right now. We can't touch that one because it's glitched. I don't know why it does that, but okay. Pretty good day, but I do want to get into mixing. So we do have a couple mixers over here. I feel like we need some more shelves. We can move these, I guess. Let's pick these up. We're probably going to need more than that, but I'm going to set these up, and this is not going to be our final setup, but I'm going to set these up like this for right now, and then we're going to go in, and for the first time ever, because we're out on the edge of town, we're going to be buying stuff from the gas station. So I'm going to try to at least put an order in for 10 of everything. I don't know how many things you could put in an order. Oh, baggies. Well, technically I do need baggies, but I'm going to look at 10 of all the ingredients so we can start mixing stuff. Oh, gas we don't need. Dude, this is so nice. If this actually works like this, do we need baggies? Do we have any empty baggies? No, we're good. We could use 20 baggies to put in our machine, I guess. So we can go in for our deliveries. We could say 20 baggies. So can we add all of these? We're going to send this to the barn, loading dock 1, $790 with a $200 delivery fee. So do we want more? Do we want to go 20? Because we're paying the delivery fee no matter what. Let's do 20 of everything. $1,600, $200 delivery fee, total of $1,800. We're going to place that order. Oh my goodness, dude, this is amazing. And it's going to be here in 6 hours. That is absolutely incredible. We are out here in the boonies, so I finally wanted to use it, and it's looking like it's going to be worth it. So basically today, we are going to be using all of that stuff. We're going to have to get some more storage shelves and line them up here. We're going to be using all of that. We're going to be doing some mixing. We're going to be looking to find some different combinations and things, and we're also going to be making the strongest mix in the game because it looks pretty insane. So let's go ahead and take this. Let's also get this started while we're waiting. Get that in there. Beautiful. So she's cooking. Nothing there. We could put this over here because technically this is what our employees are supposed to do. And, all right, we're chilling. We need to save and reload and get this thing working again. Well, new day here. Unfortunately, saving and reloading didn't work. However, if you unassign the cauldron from the chemist and then save and reload, it does work. Now we have access. So we're going to take this stuff out. We're going to pick this thing up, and I saw a couple different posts. So some people are saying you can only have 1 cauldron per chemist. Other people are saying that they can't be too close together. So we're going to set this thing back up. Then we can talk to him and say, hey, yo, dude, come take a look at this guy. Come take a look at this guy. And then we can edit this thing, and we could say, yo, take that over here. And I think this one should still be going over there. Perfect. So he might start using this. Looks like he's currently doing stuff over here. Let's see. Timothy. All right. So he's locked in there. Hopefully that's going to work out. Looks like he's going to get stuff ready there. Hopefully that's going to solve our problems. But yeah, just kind of a little glitch there. So we are going to head to the hardware store. Obviously our delivery is going to be coming in here pretty soon. Very excited to start trying a couple of mixes and things. See what we could do. But I'm going to grab a couple extra large shelves to give us some more storage. I would say like 5. I don't really know how many we need, but yeah, we're going to be experimenting some. We're going to try to figure out what kind of a final product we want to make, especially now that we're really focusing just on one item. At least for the time being, we can kind of see what direction we want to take this. So I'm going to say we set these up. Let's just do kind of like a little test area over here. And bam, lots of storage. And now pretty much just waiting. They're going to be taking it to loading bay number 2, deliveries. It's going to be here in 42 minutes. And let me go check this over here. So this one, we can use it now. It's currently in progress. Beautiful. Hopefully it takes it there. Hopefully everything's all good to go. Although this one will have trash, unfortunately, because it doesn't have the trash person in the trash can next to it anymore, but that's fine. Maybe we could potentially move them around, and maybe they just can't be right next to each other. We could put a trash can in between or something, but all right, let's see. Is somebody actually going to drive up here? 2 minutes, 1 minute. Oh, it just appears. Okay, beautiful. So look at this. We've got a little Gas Smart delivery van, and my goodness. So we fully filled this thing out, so we are going to be able to take all of this stuff, and we are going to be able to drop it off on these guys. So let's just, any of the mixers we'll put on here. And then for our bags, we could put these in here. Dude, how convenient is this? So we can just fully load up anything we want at any point in time. Don't have to worry about anybody else. Don't have to worry about hours that things are open. Don't have to worry about traversing the map. We can literally just put anything we want over here. So I think, is that everything? We just happened to order the max. That's perfect. George Green, how you doing, buddy? Let me see. I haven't tried to up this yet. Let's try to go for 1,085 on 5. Whew. Okay, things are looking good. So let's take one of these bricks. We're going to take one there. We are going to take this out, put this in, unpackage it, take these, put this back. And now we're going to be able to get into some mixing chaos. And I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like V has always been really good for us. So let's try a little C in the V, little P in the V, little whatever you can get. Let's see what we get out of here. Slimy Haze adds Tropic Thunder. It's worth $2.19. So what's the, in terms of products? The default is 40% addictive at 180. That's going to take us to 100% addictive at 219. So that by itself is a really good mix. Now, we typically do Listerine first. And a lot of our other mixes, let's see if that's also good here. So we're going to be trying Listerine first, and then we're going to be taking that Fat Balls, and we're going to be putting that in with this. So it's going to be Balding and Tropic Thunder, 264 LA Slime. Okay, so we're getting there. That's going to have that 100% addictiveness, asking price of 264. We could look at some of the more expensive ones we have here. I mean, we've made so many at this point, that's actually not very likely. I saw a couple comments on the video I uploaded today, so it's, I think, 2 episodes ago. Let me see. There was one that was around 400. Drink the Venom says horse juice, blue pill, bean cuke gets a solid $6.50 each. Let's try that. So we'll start with just a little bit of friendly male horse juice coming in here. Bro, that's so good. Okay, then we're gonna mix it with some V. Okay, if you add some V to some Thick Dick, what do you get? You get Death Diesel. That's up to $2.97. Wow, this is really improving very quickly. Slimy Gruel with the Foggy is gonna be $3.50, and then if we add Cuke to that, let's see what we've got going on here. Pink McLovin, Energizing Tropic Thunder, Cyclopean, and Long-Faced. Oh, so hold on. Let me take a little ripski of this. This is, I've seen clips where people turn into the Cyclops. Okay, that's pretty cool. We got some messages here. We got people coming in. Let's just start overcharging a little bit, see if we can make it happen. It looks like it's going pretty well. 400 on Chloe. She's always complaining. What does Coke do again? I forget. I've got it written down somewhere, but we've got Coke and Coke being mixed together. Death Puke, it's gonna make it energizing. Okay, that's not bad. So let's take that. I'm gonna go banana. I felt, aren't Cuke and banana, doesn't that make shrinking? Maybe I could be crazy. Gingeritis and Thought Provoking, that's Purple McLovin. I could have sworn, is it bean? Was it chili? I feel like I've made shrinking before on accident. Let me see what chili does. Nightmare Splooge, Gingeritis Spicy, and Thought Provoking. Okay, what happens if we take a Nightmare Splooge and we add some Max Verstappen to it? Let's see. There's something like that. There might have been a Mega Bean in there. Euphoric, Gingeritis, Athletic, Thought Provoking, Harry Crack. Okay, that's not going where we want it to. I'm just gonna keep adding stuff until we get there. We haven't used batteries a lot, so let's try this. And then I think I'm going to try a battery after that. 6 Equif at 294. Okay, so we're not really going up in value at this point. We're just getting more and more expensive. I mean, 456, that's pretty good there. We got a lot of effects here. Zombifying is an interesting effect. Have we seen zombifying before? Hold on, let me sample this really quick. Who knows how this is going to work with everything else we've got going on in the system right now. Oh! Okay. That's an effect. I don't think I've seen zombifying before. Dude, that is sick! Bro, okay, we are officially cooking something up. So what's the... Let me see our products here. The thing is, so like that one... Which one was it? The one that Drink the Venom gave us? I forget which one it was. It was in like the... Was it Pink McLovin? No. It was in the 400s. But he said he could sell it for 600. So obviously you can kind of overcharge people. We're looking for something in that range, you know, in the 400, 500, 600 range. And then we could maybe... charge a little bit more than that. What happens if you go Mega Bean battery? I feel like we haven't really messed with Mega Beans and batteries much, so let's see what happens here. Granddaddy Gold for 204. That's pretty good. And then we could put that with a battery. That's going to be Miracle Express. Market value 264. That's interesting, but not exactly. I want to find one that's really good early on, and then we can add to it. What about Cuke and mouthwash? Have we tried that before? Let's try adding Cuke and then add mouthwash after that. So that gives us Death Puke. Cuke and mouthwash is going to give us Pink Gruel, Energizing, and Balding. Okay, that's not. We need something that's a good 2 mix, and then we can add on top of that. I feel like the Horse Juice and the Mega Bean were 2 of the last things that we got. Oh, we already did Horse Juice first. That's going to be thick D, that big D. So long face, plus we could add the Mega Bean, plus maybe like battery. Obviously the you know, higher quality items and the more expensive the mixture is, typically the better it's going to be, but that's not guaranteed. Add a battery to that, maybe. I mean, Strawberry Haze, that's 342. We're actually kind of in the right ballpark here. What's something else we could add to that? I feel, does energy drink typically add? Because you can add athletic to it. Let's try energy drink there. So this is going to be a 4-tier mix. 336. That didn't help us. So let's go back. We did Horse Juice, then Mega Bean, then battery, right? Maybe, what if we added a donut to that? Dude, I don't freaking know. I do have one mix I really want to do. I've seen it all over my recommended for a long time. Pretty sure it's the most profitable mix in the game, so we'll see if we can try that out. So that's Sweet Diesel. This is going to make Strawberry Haze. We should have made a few of these, honestly. Strawberry Haze, and then we can add... So this is going to add Calorie Dense. 384, Death Slime. Okay, that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do, let's get rid of this. Let's answer all of these... Oh, I just way over. Oh my gosh, Jesse's gonna take it, bro. She's got so much money. I'll double tap the 100 for most everybody else. I triple tapped her and she still said yes. Ms. Ming, I'm gonna double tap you for 1. Sorry, Beth. I don't really like you. I'm gonna double tap you as well. All right, GTFO. So what we're gonna do? We had it was Horse Juice, right? So let's do 5 Horse Juice, 5 Mega Bean, and then it was 5 batteries, right? So we can make 5 of these things. We might make 5 Big D's. Gonna take a little bit longer to mix this time around. That's fine. Oh, it really takes a long time. Are we still running over here, guys? Everything's looking good. Adding bricks to the table. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we have 5 Big D's. Then we're gonna take these. We're gonna add 5 Mega Beans, which is gonna give us Sweet D's. And then we're gonna add the batteries. And then we're gonna pick a 4th mix for everything. So we're gonna have 5 Strawberry Hazes. And Strawberry Haze, if we take a look at our products, it's so hard to find it. Strawberry Haze down here. Dude, it's got like a red tint to it. It's nice. So it's foggy, bright-eyed, and long-faced. What would you want to add to something that's foggy, bright-eyed, and long-faced? I feel you wouldn't... I don't think you would want to be sedated. Gingeritis? Maybe. Addy? We'll definitely try Addy. Oh, you know what? We got to try regular, Addy, and Red Bull all at the same time. Maybe Slippery... Balding. I don't think Balding. Let's try Viagra. We tried Athletic already. That didn't really work. We could try Para. And then we could try one more thing. What if we just go Horse Juice again? Let's see what happens there. That doesn't change it. It just gives you Strawberry Haze. This is going to change it. This is going to add Tropic Thunder to it. So that's probably going to be pretty good. So we were at what, 411 there. That's solid. Sexy Diesel. So we could think about that. This is going to take away long... Oh, what if we take away Long-Faced and then put Long-Faced back? Super Bud. So let's take that. And then add it back. This could be a bit... Nope, it's not good. Slimy Cake. We don't like that. I'm going to add Addy. Interesting. I really want to try just straight up Addy mixed with it immediately. I don't think we've done that yet. We haven't used Addy much. That gives us Nightmare Mint, value of 384. I'm going to delete that for right now. Let's just see if it's regular with Addy. See what we got going on here. Death Express. It's thought-provoking. And then what if we add a little bit of horse to it? I feel like the long... People really like the long-faced for whatever reason. Fruity Rhino for 303. Electrifying and long-faced. That actually... And for a 2 mix at 300, that's pretty good. What happens if we add Mega Bean or Battery to that? Mega Bean is going to add the Cloudy. Battery is going to get rid of Electrifying. Let's try... Dude, Mega Bean is going to be Electrifying, long-faced, and foggy. That doesn't really help that much, though. Okay, all BS aside, we're going to be going for the big boy mix. Let's try out the big boy mix before we get too involved in this, because it's just getting crazy. Put these back here. We're going to be going for the 8 combination mix. So we're just going to have one piece in here, just the Coke there, and we're going to have every slot filled up with stuff. So it's going to be motor oil, Cuke, paracetamol, gasoline. Oh, I forgot you could mix gasoline, dude. Back to Cuke, to a battery, to the male horse juice, and then finishing off with the Mega Bean. Apparently, I mean, I saw this on my, like, For You page or whatever, Instagram reel somewhere, a long time ago, like weeks ago. So we're going to get LA Monkey for 200. We're going to take that. We're going to add Cuke to it. Let's see what we've got going on here. This is going to give us Shiny Mint for 201. We're going to take this out. We're going to add Paracetamol. Let's see how this goes. It's not really doing much yet. Aspen Stink, Paranoia Sneaky, and Anti-Gravity. All right, we're going to take that. We're at 267. The thing is this is taking advantage of basically trying to get every effect on there, I think. Strawberry Fuel. Let's take this. We're going to throw the Cuke back in there. So we have Cuke twice. That's going to give us California Puke up to a 375. Then we're going to go with a battery. That's going to make it 495 for Banana McLovin. We're going to add a little bit of male horse essence. Stinky Punch for 573. And then finally, last but not least, see, I told you that the horse stuff and the Mega Bean, those are really well worth it. This is gonna... Oh my God! 735 market value? Wow! Foggy, Tropic Thunder, Long Face, Cyclopean, Bright Eye Glowing, Anti-Gravity, and Zombifying. Dude, Glowing, Anti-Gravity, Zombifying, Cyclopean, those are all really rare effects we don't typically see. Okay, I am about to absolutely attempt whatever the heck this is. Anti-grav too? Oh, dude. Okay, this is pretty sick. Here, sorry, let me hop on top of you here. Thank you very much. Oh, can I get up on top of the thing? Sorry, Tim. Oh, I can't jump off of Tim. Dude, this is ridiculous. So 735 for like a base price, and obviously we're going to be able to charge more than that. This is ridiculous, and it obviously is a bit more involved. Like the couple of the 400 ones that took 3 or 4 mixes, I would say are probably a little bit more efficient than this. But this is pretty fun. So I'm going to take some products. We're going to go out. We're going to go do some dealing here. Going to be on our absolute worst behavior. Absolutely glowing, flying through the night. I kind of wish we would have taken this in the daylight so we could have seen it, bro. What the... Oh, this game is just too much. This is amazing. Bumping our head on the stoplights. This is great. The problem is you never know when it's going to run out. Like, I want to go jump around some buildings and stuff, but you can't be 100% positive. Philip, how you doing, buddy? We're looking for a couple. I got you, dog. Be careful of them. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of money laundering. Oh, gosh, I can't even see anything. I didn't even bring my skateboard. What's up, bro? Hey, we're right in front of the cops, man. All right, I can give you one of these. 96% chance. Are we still? Oh, we're still cruising. I feel like our vision's coming back a little bit. I didn't even get my skateboard, dude. I mean, we can run a little bit faster and we can jump anywhere we want, which is way worth it. So we got a couple there. We got somebody up here. Let me just float up there, dude. That is so ridiculous. Got one right there. Nobody over there. We're just gonna keep going. Oh, see, the thing is if we make this, it's going to make our life a lot easier for actually delivering the product. I don't think there's anywhere that we couldn't get with this. Oh, and we are officially out of it. We're coming back to life. The fact that there's an effect for coming off of the high is pretty cool, too. All right, how we doing? I got the stuff. We got a couple for you. Beautiful. And we've got 2 more, which are going to be behind Taco Ticklers and by the pawn shop. I don't know, dude. That's pretty gnarly. Do you guys need anything, by the way? Since I'm coming through, offer you a deal. He's good. You chilling? You cooling? Geraldine, how we doing? You need anything? Try that. 101% chance. Look at that. Making extra deals on the side. That's really tempting. I kind of want to see if we can't automate that entirely. And then I'm really curious what ooh, I gotta give him 5. I almost just gypped him. He would have been so upset. He always gets mad too. He needs to chill out. But I'm tempted to try to see if we can automate that and really just kind of go for like big bucks. And then maybe we wait. And then once we get 50K, which we're honestly really, really close to, we could get close to buying it right now. We could set up at the docks, which is the last property, we could set up like a basic grow op. So we're going to have like the most expensive, most intense product in the game in this big Thunder F or whatever it is. But we could also have just like straight up either OG or maybe Granddaddy or something and just have like the basic of the basic, but the biggest version of that. Could be kind of cool to have that juxtaposition. I don't know. No matter what we do, I kind of like the idea of only having one thing, but I guess if we could automate it and it's just making bricks, then we're all good to go. So we're going to hit all of our laundering businesses. We're going to have $12,000 hitting the account tomorrow, and for now, we are going to head back home. Certainly would have been nice to have a skateboard here, but we were able to make it back, get a little bit of cardio in. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. I don't know. I'm tempted to go for a 4-piece, like a 4 mixer, because it's probably going to be a little bit easier. And it's honestly, you could probably make a bit more money that way because it's not going to take as long. You're going to be able to produce more. You're going to be able to sell it at a lower price, that kind of thing. But I'm also tempted to try to go for the gold here. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.